Okay, so this is going. Let's take everything out. This feels so good. Okay, hi guys, it's me, Karen. How are you today? Well, you're joining me for Get Ready With Me. So, as you saw, I just took off my mask and I just absorb, I don't know where to put it. Okay, let's put it here. And I'm just absorbing the leftovers of the mask to my face. Whew, this is very nice. And as you can see, I have a wet hair, and this is from iHerb. I love it very much. It looks like this. This is how it look like after the shower. Oh my god. Yup, definitely after shower. Okay, so this is how it looks like. It's just a cloth because, well, it's wet because my hair is wet, and it has two sides, and you just, there's a rubber in each side, and you just put your entire hair inside like that, and then you tie it and secure it like that, and you have it. Okay, so now my hair is a bit dry and I don't need it anymore. I usually put it when I am out of the shower, and now I can brush my hair, all the ties that I have on my hair. So as I said, this is just to get ready with me, and it's nice to see you. Well, I guess I can see you. Well, I can only see myself, but it's polite to say nice to see you, right? And that's it. I brushed my hair. Okay. This is a brush from Amika. I love this brush very much. I have it, I think, for about 2 years or so. And this is it. This is my hair. And now I can start my... Woo, let's start all the makeup pampering now. I brushed my hair and I'm ready, and let's begin. And I'm going to start with this primer. I'm going to start with a primer, and this is my Maybelline Face Studio Prime Anti-Redness Primer, and let's just take a tiny bit and apply it to my face like that, and on the other side as well. And just put a bit on my forehead, just tapping it in, and on my nose. It's anti-redness, so it has a green tint to it. And now I'm almost at the end of this cute boy. I don't know if I love this primer. I have mixed feelings about it. I don't feel like it's really doing anything. Maybe if I'll add a large amount of primer, maybe it will counteract the redness on my face, because as you can see, my face is red. So just going to take it on my other hand and apply it all over my face like that. Yeah. Okay, so I am full with primer. Look at my face, practically white. Yeah, but you know, Yeah, definitely white consistency. Okay, so I'm just closing it up and I'm going to use the combination of the day, which is the Revlon Candid in the shade 220 and the MAC Studio Fix Fluid with SPF 15. Well, I forgot to do my nails, so forgive me for that. I just really wanted to get ready with you and totally forgot that I didn't apply any nail polish. So 2 pumps on the back of my hand from the Revlon, 3 pumps from the MAC, and I'm just taking my sponge and combining them together and dotting with the damp sponge and just applying it all over my face. You can use a brush, you can use your fingers, whatever suits your needs and whatever gives you the result that you were looking for. And it can be with the sponge, or you can combine using a brush and then a sponge. You know, it all depends on you and what you like. I prefer my sponge. I feel that I can control the layers, I can control the application, and I love using sponge. And I really like these sponges from Nikea Joy. I think they're perfect. Well, Nikea Joy Cosmetics, of course. And that's it. My face is ready and I have foundation on. Stage is the concealer, and this is the concealer which is the baby of the foundation, both Revlon Candy. This is in the shade 030, one of my favorite concealers. This one and the L'Oreal More Concealer, definitely my best concealers, both of which I will not repurchase. And if you've been following me, you know why, because they are not cruelty-free companies, and this is a shame. And in the middle, I'm going to add my e.l.f. color correcting stick. Just going to add it to my dark circles. And this is tinted, it's an orangey apricot color that counteracts the black, blue of my under eye area. And now I'm applying the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. This is it. I'm going to take a tiny bit on the back of my hand. Yep, that's enough, and apply it on my eyelids like that. So today I just colored my roots and I washed my hair and I put on the mask, and now I'm here with you getting ready and applying all this beautiful makeup. I'm not going anywhere, in case you were wondering. This is just for my feeling, for the soul, so to speak. So I'm applying all this makeup for my soul, and I guess that's it. Like, I placed a new order in Colourpop website yesterday for my soul. I don't really need additional eyeshadows from Colourpop. No, sorry, Bob. Okay, this is my Sierra beads. This is the lip balm. I feel like my lips are getting dry, so I'm just adding this organic lip balm to my face. To my lips. Okay. Okay, never mind. Let's do the eyebrows because... Oh no, let's powder and then do the eyebrows. What did I say? Let's powder and then do the eyebrows. Yep. This is my BH Cosmetics Under Eye Brightening Powder, and I think it's in the shade Light. And I don't know why I keep these sponges, but I do. Just take off a tiny bit. Oh yeah, tiny bit, definitely. Look how much I took off. A tiny bit. Okay, that was funny. And I'm just taking my brush and taking off the excess. I don't like a lot of powder under my eyes. Like so. It's a small brush by Real Techniques. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me. This is the Matte and Poreless in the shade 115. I'm just taking my huge brush and applying to the rest of my face. And this is why I didn't do my brows before the powder. Okay, this is it. I love this one. It's a really good product, really good powder. Okay, now can you see my eyebrows? No, but let's show them out. And this is my e.l.f. Duo. It doesn't have a name, but this is Light. In the shade Light, this is for the brows. This is how it looks like inside. There are two shades, a dark one and a light one. And in the beginning when I bought this, I didn't really like it, but it grew up on me, and I'm starting with the lightest shade with an angled brush. This is just a plain angled brush, and I'm applying it to the start of the brow where I still have visible hairs. Just taking the light color to the beginning of the brow, just like that. And now, after I did that, I'm going to take the dark shade and apply it to the end of the brow, like this. It's good that you have two shades, a dark shade and a light shade. Maybe you don't need that. Maybe your brows are in the same shade and there's nothing missing, so you don't really need this duo. But if you're like me, then you definitely need this duo. And this is it. I love this product very much. And as I said at the beginning when I bought it, maybe it's because I didn't know how to use it best, so I didn't really like it. And I thought to myself, it's not doing anything. And you know, luckily that it's very affordable, and I bought it on iHerb. So but it grew up on me, maybe because I learned how to use it, perhaps. Now this is the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. This is new. I usually used my Essence one, but it broke. I mean, this broke from here, so yeah, I couldn't use it anymore. Well, this is almost new. I think I used it only once, and I'm just brushing it over my eyebrows so they will not move during the day. Okay. Okay, I like the eyebrows. And now let's bronze, and I'm using my BH Cosmetics. This is the Brilliance Bronzer in the shade Coco Coty, and this is how it looks like. It has a beautiful mirror. It It's an orangey base bronzer. I like it because it warms up my face, but take under consideration that it's very, very pigmented. I had to take off on the back of my hand because otherwise I would have stains of bronzer on my face, and I'm not really in the mood for that. So I'm just warming up my face with the bronzer in the perimeter of my face and on my cheeks, and I'm going to do the same on the other side, taking off the excess. I can always add some more if I need. I don't like taking out. Taking out, it's not such great fun. And this is it. I like the shade of the roots, turned out beautifully. Okay, for the blush, I'm using my e.l.f. This is the primer infused blush. It doesn't have the name on it. I don't know why e.l.f. does that. This is in the shade Always Cheeky, and this is how it looks like. Beautiful shade. I'm kind of in love with this blush, and I'm using only this blush. I don't know, almost only this brush. I'm just taking off the excess because I'm used to it, but you don't really need it with this blusher, and I'm just adding it on my cheeks like that, and on the other side as well, and I think it's beautiful. For highlighter, I have this one from the Balm. This is a liquid highlighter, the Mary Do Manizer. This is it. This is the shade, and I'm just going to apply it to my cheeks. Okay, and taking my sponge and spreading it with my sponge, and look how pretty it is. But when you apply it with the sponge, it kind of loses that beautiful, but I do feel that it is beautiful. Look at the shine here, you can still see it. It's not like you can't see it at all. I think it's beautiful. Okay, now we can go to the eyes, and I have this one by Revolution Pro. This is the new Natural Blushed palette. I think my last video was also with this palette. I've used it several times since. Look at this beautiful palette, so versatile. I really like it. Okay, let's start with this brown, or yeah, Scarlet. This is the name here. This one, and I'm going to do that. Just taking my flat brush and applying it to the outer corner. I'm just tapping it. If you can see, I'm just tapping it. My mirror is here, so if you were wondering why I'm looking that way, it's because I moved the mirror here. I thought maybe it will be better. I don't know. Tell me in the comment section down below if it is a good idea that I moved the mirror to this side. I don't know. I feel like I'm not connecting with you when the mirror is here. Okay, so I'm just tapping it, but I have better lighting here, so this is why I moved it. I can see better what I'm doing on this when the mirror is here. So I'm just adding it to the outer corner in a triangle shape. If you can see, there's a triangle. And yeah, I know I didn't put anything on the crease yet, so let's add some color to the crease. And I'm just taking this color which is named Roasted, which is this orangey dark shade here. I hope I'm not going to regret this, but let's try and see if there's fallout. Not so much, and just add it to the crease. or above the crease. Oh, it's not that pigmented like I thought it's going to be. It's okay. I thought it's going to be really pigmented, and I was nervous. Well, it is, yeah. It took, I think, a bit more than the other side, and now I can see that it is very pigmented. Okay. What do you think about the pigment? Very pigmented. But I think it's pretty. Okay, let's take the blending brush and blend them away. Maybe I'll zoom you in closer. We're zoomed in closer so you can see better what I'm doing. So I'm just blending it away with the blending brush. Okay, so this is it. No, we're not done, but I can see that the blending took out a bit of the brown. So let's go back to the brown and tap it some more, like that. And as I said before, it's better to add than to take out. Okay, let's take some of this beautiful claret. This is a beautiful color here, and add it to the brown. I'm just taking the other side of the brush and adding it to the brown to get some additional layer of color. Just tapping it like that. Yeah, I think it is better like this, definitely. Okay, so I'm going to take another clean brush, just a dense brush. It is cleaned. As I said before, it's very hard to clean these white shades, and I'm going to take this color, which is called Rhubarb, which is this beautiful burgundy color, and just add it to the middle of my eyelid, or in a diagonal. Wow, what a beautiful color. You can see that? I'm just adding it in a diagonal and creating an additional triangle on the eyelid close to the brown one, like that. Okay, this is beautiful. I think it is very beautiful. Let's add some concealer to the lid. I'm just taking some on the back of my hand from this Revlon Candid Concealer. Just take a small brush. It's clean. Yep. And I'm taking from the concealer and adding it to the inner corner of the eyelid, just like that. Let's take a bit more from the concealer. I took too little, and let's add it tiny bit, really. It's a very small quantity. I just want to brighten it, so I'm just adding it. Took too little. Yep, again, too little. And as you can see, my hair is starting to dry and curl away. Yep, I have a very curly hair. I usually straighten it, but not all the time. Okay. This one turned out better because I don't know why, because okay, let's go back to the flat brush. No, not this one, the other one. Okay, with the rhubarb. And let's just add some of the rhubarb here to correct it. Yep, definitely. Now I'm going to take this beautiful shade, which is called a glow. This shade here. And okay, look at this. So beautiful. Yep. And tap it where I just add the concealer. Just like that. This is a beautiful color. Oh, my washing machine just finished. Very nice of it. It's been working for about 2.5 hours. Okay, this is beautiful. Yep. And I like it when it's a bit bright in the corner. So let's take tone, which is this light shade here, with a pencil brush, and add some white color to the inner corner of the eye, like that, and it gives me brightening. Okay, what do you think? I think it turned out beautifully. Yep, definitely. Now let's do something on the, let's see if there's fallout. Yep, there is fallout. I'm just taking my brush and dusting off the fallout and adding some blush on the way. Okay, what do you think? I don't know if to put something on the lower lash line. I'm struggling. Let's add some. I'm just taking my Morphe M432 and I'm just going to take rhubarb and add it to the lower lash line. I don't have the small mirror, so I'm just taking the mirror from the Revolution and I'm just adding rhubarb to the other corner of the lower lash line, just like that. Okay, yep, and take off the excess and I'll take a glow and add it to the inner corner of the lower lash line, just like that. I usually keep my lower lash line bare. Sometimes I like to add, sometimes I don't like to add. Today I decided to add. I don't know why. There is no explanation. Okay, so I'm going to use my Rimmel Wake Me Up mascara and I'll be right back. I'm back with mascara. I just switched to this Lash Princess by Essence because this one is too dry, it has to go to the bin, so I put on this mascara instead. This is the False Lash Effect Lash Princess mascara. Okay, this is the final result of the eyes, and let's do lips. And I have my Kiko Milano 315. This is the creamy lip liner. I'm just adding it the perimeter of my lips, a gag, and on top of it I'm going to use this ColourPop lip oil, and this is in the shade Bengal. It's a clear gel, it has a bit of a tint to it. A very nice scent. So as I said, I just placed an order at Colourpop and I have no idea why. I got 3 eyeshadow palettes, some Super Shock blush, 2 Super Shock eyeshadows, lip liner. I think that's it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's it. For the soul, for the mind, it doesn't mean I need more eyeshadows and I don't need more Super Shocks and I don't need more blushes, but I just feel like I really want it. So I did. That makes sense. Okay, so this is the final look. And I think it turned out beautifully, and I don't like my hair, it's too puffy and it just starting to get dry and starting to be puffy, and I need to tie it maybe and braid it so it won't be that puffy, but I don't have a scrunchie here, so I'll just quickly braid it so it won't look so disgusting, because when it's dry it looks really puffy and not complimentary. Okay, so this is it. This is the final look. Thank you for joining me. It was such a lot of fun. I know I liked it and I like the final result. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.